fun and happy time zone. Bird, Haven the Raven, and welcome back to my first run of 9 Souls. I apologize for how late I slept in, but we're probably gonna be at Lady Ethereal for a while. She's rough. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Damn it. Like, the music is actually pretty good. But holy shit, is Lady Ethereal actually kind of a menace? There we go. Got lucky there. Okay. Just because I know I'm gonna have to, I'm essentially going to have to take a hit here. I don't know how to deal with phase 3. Okay. This is bad. I don't... Okay. Okay. Damn it. Yeah, okay. That was the best I'd done. But her phase 3 is really tough. Like, what? This is definitely a difficulty spike. Okay. That's a pretty good phase 1. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, I have 3 more heals and no revive for the next phase. Okay, so I can dodge through that. That's nice to know. Damn it. I messed up that one. I was doing well, and then I just completely goofed. I'm more comfortably getting to phase 3 now, though. Okay. I messed up, but oh well. I'm not used to her being the first one to show up. Okay, that was not... Okay. All right, where? Damn it. Alright, so I need to jump and dodge right when she's going... throwing that down. Come on, Ethereal. I wonder what her name was before all of this, or was she just always Lady Ethereal, like she was named that? And the background is honestly a really nice touch. Really? There we go. Okay. Damn it. Okay, so in phase 3, I don't even need to attack the clones, I just need to attack the real one. And I should really remember to use my damn bow. Okay. I messed up there, but oh well. If you play aggressively in this fight, you're just done for. Damn it. Damn it. Missed one kick. That internal damage mechanic is actually really kicking me in the ass here. Because I can pretty reliably recover my internal damage in phases 1 and 2. Phase 3, on the other hand, I forget about. That was a very clean phase 1. I just got lucky there. I probably shouldn't have used a talisman to check if that was actually ethereal, but whatever. Okay. That was not fair. Immediately. Oh dear. I messed up. I was so close to beating phase 3. Okay, so it's parry, parry, dash. I don't want to try and jump when I'm trying to avoid the giant ball. That was... I'm gonna have to heal between phases this time. Okay. Really? I've managed it before. I really need a method. Okay. As soon as you land that second parry, dodge. I was not a... I missed... If I'd actually managed to get a heal, I might have won that. Parry, parry, immediately dodge. Okay. This fight's hard. I'm not gonna pretend it isn't. I'm not really feeling all that annoyed at it, though. Like... Alright. Come on. Alright, so I land the second parry and then immediately dash. If I could land a hit, that would be nice. Okay. And I won. Okay, it really was the ball that was the problem. Come on, Ethereal, you gonna see reason? I'm sorry you had to see me like this, Yi. I don't know how this happened. I already cut off all life support systems in my vital sanctum, but I couldn't wake up from that nightmare. Someone out there wants you alive and had your brain hooked back into your vital system, into your vital sanctum. None of it matters now. At the beginning, I was puzzled. I specifically designed the system so that people could sleep peacefully. Why would I be experiencing nightmares? Maybe punishing myself became the only way I could comfort myself. It wasn't until you arrived that I realized I just wanted this wound to be seen. Someone had to condemn me and put an end to all of this. I didn't come here to save you, or you're not the only one at fault. Let's go with the bottom one. I didn't expect to hear that from you. I'm glad I was able to talk to you like this before the end. I have faced my sins. Now it's your turn. The Mystic Nymph? Today is finally the day the Azure Flyer takes to the skies. It's Mystic Nymph! You said you'd let me choose the name. Right. Well, the last few months were arduous, but it's finally ready now. I just need to inject rhizomatic energy into its Azure substrate. Once it stabilizes, our Mystic Nymph will come alive. But Yi, there's something I've been kind of scared to bring up. The other day, I heard the roots crying out. It said that it couldn't breathe. Is it really okay for us to do this experiment?
No, but...
You with that nonsense again. Don't worry, I checked and rechecked my calculations countless times. Besides, if something does go wrong, it'll be a good learning experience. That's the essence of experimentation, understand? I'm going to assume that these roots were killed in the experiment, or that maybe Yi himself was, because his heart is directly connected to the roots. Not really. Like talking to a brick wall. Just sit there and watch. I'm gonna flip the switch. What's going on? Yi? Please, stop! Damn it! Hung! Yeah, something went wrong. Okay, I don't think... Yeah. And that's how Yi ended up with the... What? Okay, so she has some kind of power. They both ended up enveloped in the roots. Seal of Lady Ethereal. Sheen signifies benevolence. I want the Tao fruit! My lord, sorry to bother you once again, but something at the Four Seasons Pavilion requires your attention. What's wrong? I've detected anomalies in the root node once again. It's affecting the power supply in the zone. This is a matter of great importance. I wouldn't dare make any brash decision without your expertise. Again? Okay, I'll return as soon as possible. Ooh, greater Tau fruit. And Lady Ethereal's brain is no longer connected. Okay. Well, it is a damn good thing that I can just run to the pavilion then, considering I can't fast travel there. I'm wondering if Hung... Or, wait, no, she can't be in the roots. Yellow! Entwine a subprime eternity amongst the Everlean foothills. New Kunlun, the fecund home of your streams. What's your game? I'm Yi. Rice, well met. You finally focused me. So sappy. I kept walking to you, but you kept ignobling me. Reflex and make yourself at home. Entwine a sublime... Okay, yeah, no. No, my sulfaproptosis found no tissues. I am light as Lane. I have no idea. You balked Mac and North in front of me a few times. You looked like something gave you a fright. You ignored me even when I hauled out to you. I'm so glad you can see me now. Or so glad you can see me now, yay! Okay. Sure, no mirrors dejected in the Cortex Center. Operations in each brain room are also punning smoothly. The 95th livestock pen has been destroyed by an outsized course. Total tendency and soulscape operations have not been defected. The third Apeman brain harvest, this treason has concluded. They've all been successfully put online. Eh? Was it the third or the thrift? In any grace, our computation capacity is omniscient. Right, plumb again. Eh? What's wrong? You want my map feta chip? If I save that to you, I won't be able to groove anymore. Will you accept the copy? I can take you a copy for just 400 jin. Do you have money? Well, you don't have enough. Okay. How do I check my jin? Hi, 54. Actually, 400's not that hard to get. 400 is not that hard to get. I can do that pretty quickly. So I just need 400 and I can get that data chip. And I'm assuming there was some kind of cloaking on the, thing there. The Cortex Center. Okay, so how do I get there then if... That makes little to no sense. That'll actually bring me upstairs, which might be helpful. Just need to do a little bit of grinding. Okay. So I'm about halfway to where I want to be. Wait, what do you mean I missed it? Oh, the thing I missed is probably down here, but I don't know how to get it. I genuinely don't... Oh, Negan, hello! How are you today? Yeah, let's go over here. You already got the chip for. To go up. Ah! Or face to the floor. Face to the floor works too. Okay, I need like 50 more. Now I actually need 50 more. If I head backwards, I might be able to collect what I need on the way back to the Shanghai 9000. Because I just need to keep going to the right. That said, how many soul seals do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which means I only have 4 soul seals left to get. Although it's gonna get incredibly difficult from here on. Zhichuan and Lady Ethereal were both real difficulty spikes. Seriously though, Negan, how you doing? Did you not hear me? Or did you just not want to answer? Both are fine. But... Ah! That's fair. That works. And now I can just keep going. What game you playing? Assassin's Creed Origins. Okay. Yeah, yeah, that's the one that I got lost in and dropped. I didn't even drop it because the game itself was too difficult. I dropped it because I couldn't find my way. I couldn't navigate. I'm usually fairly good at navigating when it comes to video games. Or, well, no. I'm not usually very good at navigating. But I legitimately could not make sense of the map. Nice. Let me shake you a copy right today. Thank you. And now... I want access to fast travel again before I try figuring out what it is I missed in the transmutation factory, because I feel like I have to leave the area, but at the same time, not. If that makes any sort of sense. Yeah, I still got turned around. I could not navigate that to save my life. Received. Beginning to parse map data. Have you thought of the issues that might arise if I take all the resources? That is none of my business. No wonder you were left here. I miss you too! How long has the kid been in there?
Okay.
My lord, it has been over 5 hours. Not good. Stay back. I'm going to wake him up. I think I might have actually traded in Assassin's Creed Origins, and when I played around with it, it was before I started streaming. That was a couple years ago. Wake up. Can you hear me? Can you see? Do you know who I am? Abacus? Uncle Chubby? When did you guys get here? Come to your senses. Your eyes are bloodshot and your lips are chalk white. How long have you been sitting? When did you last drink water? What happened? What did you see? What? Nothing. I was just talking to Mom and Dad. As for how long, it feels like it's been several days. We were just talking about what to eat for dinner. Weird. Where did they go? He is beginning to confuse the virtual world with the real world. It's a typical early symptom of disillusion syndrome. What do you mean? Are they gone? Aww. Don't wear that thing for too long. It might make you sick, understand? A kid isn't going to understand that. Besides, he just wanted to see his mom and dad. I mean, he's a... No, maybe I should put it away. Hey, I was halfway through one of the games! Can we keep it here? I won't use it for that long again, I promise. Then also promise me that for every 30 minutes you're in there, you'll come out and walk around for at least 10 minutes. Abacus, keep an eye on him.
Okay.
As you command, my lord. What are you thinking about? Last night's dream. Mom, Dad, Uncle Chubby, everyone was there. We were sitting around the fire roasting marshmallows. It was a great dream. Do you have dreams often? Not anymore. Maybe because I've been sleeping for too long. I'm interested in the lore of Assassin's Creed, but what I remember of the gameplay doesn't really interest me. Especially not after my, we'll call it adventures and getting lost. I heard about what happened with Lady Ethereal. Thank goodness you were able to escape. How much did she resent you to have to lock you in her soulscape? Now that I think about it, maybe it was the opposite. She probably did it because she thought I would understand what she was going through. Really? What a pity. Among this group of lunatics, Lady Ethereal was the only one you could have a normal conversation with. Perhaps we're all responsible for her descent into madness. At least she won't have nightmares anymore. I need 9,000 just to buy you out of shit. Over the past century, I have studied and observed Solarian behaviors as much as is possible. However, there is one thing I am unable to mimic. Do you know what it is? Acts of violence. Oh, that is what I choose not to do. Not what I cannot do. It's dreams. Artificial beings like myself are unable to dream. I have tried limiting my performance and shutting down to induce fainting, but dreams have never come to me. I get why it might seem attractive to you, but there's no need to think much on it. You don't always get to have good dreams. Okay, I'm wondering if the roots want Yi back. Let's go! We get double jump now! I've been wanting this for so long! This is rough and jagged terrain. I need to think of something.
Oh.
Looks like you also made it, my friend. Not bad.
Oh.
What haste! It's as if I've transcended all physical constraints with this technique. It took 20 cycles for this Fangshi to develop these skills, so I can now say that my training has finally concluded. Okay. Double jump! I've been wanting that for so long! I have actually been wanting that for so fucking long. What? I'll continue after I take a quick drink. We're probably getting into a fight with that mysterious Fangshi. Oh! Liar. Do you recall now, fellow disciple? I did say I've met you before. That warrior just now, that was you? Yes. Thanks to your guidance, these Fangshi combat skills helped save countless lives. The space has left me utterly perplexed. Yeah, me too. What? Time travel? Wait, are you really Lear? Yours truly has long since abandoned that name. So I've actually been talking to a ghost. The way I see it, you abandoned much more than just your name all those years ago. And why would you put it that way? You led the Fangshi to isolation and advocated ruling through inaction. By sealing scientific progress on Penglai for hundreds of years, you have made it difficult for this generation of scientists to move forward. Is that the verdict future generations have placed on me? That is the verdict I have placed on you. To be perfectly honest, I have never ceased to reflect upon my actions. I am here not only to seek the Tao, but also to repent. Don't blame yourself too much. At least you once brought peace to Penglai. Has chaos emerged once again? My attempt was indeed just a drop in the ocean of the infinite Tao. This is not a trivial crisis. Would you like to save our fellow Solarians once again with me? I have left the mortal coil for far too long. These old bones of mine have become far too weary to do much of anything. Moreover, I have stayed for too long in this limitless realm. I can no longer return to the present world. That can happen? Then I'd better get moving. I don't want to be trapped here. It's a shame, really. I still have so many questions for you. May we meet again under the auspices of the Great Tao. If all that awaits is the void, why cling to a single idea? Alright, so I thought we were going to be fighting Lear. And I don't know why I didn't think that Lear and that mysterious warrior might have been the same. He can double job. Alright, Xuan has something to say, as does this thing. Have you found what you were looking for? Not Solarian business. Okay, don't worry, I wasn't looking. I was just curious whether you found what you were looking for. Shanghai 9000, looking for someone. Who? No, never mind, I shouldn't pry. Shanghai 9000, looking for friend. A friend? What model? Solarian. You should look in the Enlightenment Sanctum if you're looking for Solarians. Friend not in Enlightenment Sanctum. Friend not sleeping. Oh, I'm sorry. If they haven't been sleeping, all you're going to find is a body. Doesn't matter. Almost found friend. Okay. There's no more space on the floor. How about the shelf? Not enough room for all your stuff. No, I can make more room. I've only now just realized how many interesting things you've taught me. Look at all the stuff you've brought me too. And I thought you were just trying to brush me off at first. I didn't expect you to be so interested in Solarian affairs. It's really fun. I didn't realize there was so much out there in your world to learn. But what I don't get is if Panglai was so interesting, why did you guys leave? We didn't want to leave. Us Solarians got sick. We couldn't stay in Panglai anymore. Did they get better after coming here? They didn't. But just like with your book, if you don't read the last page, you won't need to fear a bad ending. What? I've never read the ending of a story. I don't really want an ending. I wouldn't worry. I'd say there's still a long way to go before you reach your ending. Still just the one line. Alright, so I'm missing 27. And have up to 33. Whee! How do I get up there is the question. My lord, there are 3 remaining zones left to deal with. They are the Research Center under Agong, the Empyrean District under the Feng Clan, and G's Grotto of Scriptures, where no one has set foot for centuries. I have very little information about the Research Center at the moment. Due to the extensive damage it has suffered, the entrance has also been obscured. Therefore, I suggest exploring the Grotto or the Empyrean District. You may access the Empyrean District through the Sky Tower, which is connected to the Daybreak Tower. As for the Grotto, its entrance is located in Gomung's Agrarian Hall. Very good. I appreciate this kind of detailed information at this critical time. Thank you for the compliment, my lord. A key. I am actually going to go backwards and find anything that I couldn't get before because of double jump. Which... yeah, now everything left here I need... so I need 4 points to max out anything on the 2-point section of the tree, and then 3 points per bottom row. So, let's see here. I can't do anything with this right now, it seems. So something is going to have to change about the Four Seasons Pavilion for me to be able to get the other two things. I've gotten everything in the Cortex Center. I'm missing one thing in the factory. Just period. That stuff I've already done. Got everything in the factory. With the exception of one thing in the underground. And I've gotten everything in the Ape Men facility. So they were using the brains of the Ape Men. Okay. The research center I kind of have access to, but that's one of the... I really shouldn't go there yet. I've gotten everything in Gomong's areas. With the exception... Well, yeah. But I'm missing one thing from Lake Yaochi. So I should really just head over to the factory. And I have actually access to 2 different spots this time. Hang on, actually, hold up. I might have messed up here, but we'll see. I get the feeling that the one thing I missed in the factory is connected to the one thing I missed in the mines. Or, well, the underground section of the factory. So I should really have gone to the underground. Oh dear. Instead of heading straight for, Okay. Swift Descent Jade. Okay. That is an ability upgrade that they for some reason put in here. Good to know. Nymph, do you do anything? No. Okay. Could I have gotten here the whole time? Looks like I could have. Okay. So, where did I miss something in here then? Where did I missed something in the factory hall and in the Great Hall of the Factory, and I don't know where. And it's an information thing. So where would it make the most sense for me to have missed something? It would have to be in one of the lighter areas. So maybe... Or actually, it might not be in one of the lighter ones. Or it's in here. It is very possible that I missed it in here. 'Cause I am... That looks like I got it already, actually. I have double jump, so I don't have to worry about that right anymore. Yeah, I got that. Was there another door that I missed? Because I'm missing information. The reason I think it would have to be in one of these areas. Like, it would have to be in one of these, I feel. Because if it's not, then how am I supposed to get it? Fen, you reek. Database. Which one is it that I have no data? So it's between prisoner and guard production schedule. I wonder, actually. Hold on. Found it! Jie Clan Family Precept. Endure while others can't, for heroes are forged in agony. In the beginning, the Jie kingdom ruled over a desolate wasteland, and it had little industry besides mining. Over time, a high demand for Jin and Azure Sand gave it the resources to become a great military power. During the turbulent era, The Emperor Jiatong leveraged his mineral wealth to build weapons systems and develop advanced transmutation technology. Successful military campaigns expanded the kingdom's territory, leading to a stalemate with Lier and his Fangshi guild. How long could I have had this place just completely deactivated? That feels... I am so stupid. I feel so stupid for that one. Alright, I'm missing 3 jades. What do you mean I'm only missing 3 jades? How close to the end of the game am I? Where is Shanshan? Shanshan? Where are you? I should probably also go to the Galactic Dock to check in on the ape men. Oh, you have stuff. That wall! I saw it all! Canisters of squishy, smooth, wet material. I knew that's what you were all up to. It's tofu, right? Or do you also ferment it? What? Was it something I said? I haven't had tofu in ages. Maybe I'll steal a canister next time I pass by. Don't. It's flavorless, and you're not going to like it. Really? Now you're just making me more curious. Okay. There's Shanshan. You move around a lot. Why are you here, Yi? Indulge me for a game of Jenkun.
I've been practicing with Abacus while you were away. I might even be able to tie with you this time.
Have a little more faith in yourself. Let's start.
Really? Then I'm gonna go for it. Let's see. I'm gonna take all the corners first. Yi? Are you okay?
What? What about me?
I don't know. I think something's on your mind.
My mind? No, everything's fine.
You're lying. I know that much at least.
It's complicated. Do you think there are actual villains in this world?
Yeah. The Jichuan guy who captured you was pretty villainous.
Shit! So vile even Shanshan can't find anything nice to say about him. Do you think that way because he hurt me?
Yeah, he bullied you a whole lot.
If I had hurt a lot of people in the past, wouldn't that make me just as bad as Jichuan?
Are you worried you're becoming a villain? I mean, I don't think a real villain would be worried about that.
Really? Wait, this setup. How did you know to play here?
What's wrong?
Nothing at all. That was an ingenious move.
I can't explain it, but sometimes I'm just playing by feel.
By feel? I've never been one to do things just by feel.
Maybe that's why things have been so tough for you?
What do you mean?
Maybe most things aren't that complicated. You just have to try your best. Plus, it must be so tiring to think about this villain stuff every day. I lost because I was too busy talking again!
But you're improving rapidly. What's more, you're much more talented than you think, in more ways than one.
It's not every day I get some praise from you.
I think I just messed up Sean's voice. Whatever. If we include the 500 years of sleep, we've really known each other for a while. I guess we can call this a long-lasting friendship, no? Why are the people on the top floor adorable?
Are you feeling okay? It's dangerous out there, so stay safe.
Alright, so with that should be... everything here just completely full cleared. I can't look at the research center. I have one thing for Lake Yachi ruins, and that's it. Really surprised that New Kunlun's Central Hall is so... like, I'm actually really surprised that I managed to clear out the Central Transport Hub, actually. Galactic Dock. I should really go back to Galactic Dock. I wasn't expecting that to actually work. But just to check on the humans there. Okay, so some of them have moved to directly in front of my thing there, and I can't even speak with you. Alright, back to the pavilion, and then we head to Lake Yachi. Or we get another Schwan conversation. What's going on? Why are you all staring at the portrait?
Really?
My lord, when Schwan created his rendition, I took the chance to analyze this painting. There were some unexpected findings. Oh? Like what?
Okay.
The style and age of the painting reveals the rather prominent background of the artist. During the turbulent era, a notable scholar warrior protested the growing inequality by robbing vast amounts of property from the nobles of the Nine Kingdoms. He disappeared, and it is said that he lived so long in seclusion on Kunlun Island in his later years. Continue. I believe our artist may have hidden secret clues in this very painting. You mean it's like a treasure map? Exactly, or to be precise, a treasure poem.
What does the poem say? That sounds fun.
If you look carefully, there's text written in the background. This is medieval Solarian text? What does it say? Allow me to translate it. Running translation system. Translation complete. My lord, the data has been uploaded to your database.
Are you going on a treasure hunt? Can you bring me with you?
I wouldn't get too excited. What if it's a trap? Okay. Deep in Kunlun Grottos, that's the... okay. We're going to Lake Yachi. And then, honestly, probably to the grotto. There we go. That should be... yep, that's everything. I believe that it's actual, or that the closest... I should check to see if there's anything here. Okay, you have nothing to say. Actually, how much do I have to 3D print? Or, well, to dismantle at the 3D printer? Just one thing. Okay. I know that where one of the 3 jades I'm missing is, but... Oh, I actually have one in the Grotto of Scriptures. That's cool. Which means the poem... The Fusang cave painting points to the skies. Keep flying until you find treasure galore. Okay, so it's a bunch of Jinn. That is actually a lot of Jinn. Alright, so that is just outright not doable. What about the other way? It is entirely possible that this section specifically I end up screwed over in. Okay, I need a door. In this room that'll take me to that one over there. Yep, because of course that's what happens. And this one leads down here. Alright. So I've already connected those. Hello. I feel like I already went through here, yeah. Doesn't hurt to check, though. Nope. And then over there, yeah. Somewhere could there possibly be a door that leads up there? It's not down there, I just checked down there. And I'm actually... Are they unpaired? Nope, they are paired. Actually, hold on. Are there any spots I couldn't really get a good look at because I didn't have double jump? That one. That one, maybe. Actually, I'm not gonna worry about you just yet. This might actually be a, okay. So I need to kind of... I'm getting blocked by that. Go check down here one more time before I move on, because I actually think I might have gotten everything I can in the lower areas. Yeah. Oh well. Which means we have... to go past that lady now. You're finally here, my friend. You knew I'd come here. It's a coincidence brought together by fate. You may not like it, but you will have to put up with my nagging. What are you doing here in the Grotto of Scriptures? I was about to ask you the same question. Exact same question. Are you offering incense to these fallen Taoist saints? I'm looking for the soul in charge of this zone, but you should already know that, Oracle. Knowing the outcome hardly reveals the motive. As a reminder, if you wish to proceed, you must be extremely careful. The Council tried mining this grotto in search of feng-shui technology. But their expedition bore little fruit, and many lives were lost due to the numerous traps. How do you know all this? I know a lot, and forget a lot, but everything here is still fresh in my mind, including events from even earlier. When Lier brought his Fangxi guild here, he proclaimed that he would create a utopia. These caverns were home to countless magical new technologies. After the peaceful unification of Panglai, this was also where he made his famous Inaction Declaration. The Inaction Declaration. That was when Lier turned his back on science. He had his reasons, not unlike yourself. Are you not also working against your past? So you do know me. I don't think there is anyone who is unfamiliar with the new savior of the Solarians on this island. No, you're not just any old Solarian, I can tell. Are you a descendant of the ancient Kunlun tribe? I thought they all evacuated before we took off. It was rumored that many of them had special abilities that would explain your precognition. Oh? Are you finally ready to admit that it's not just a superstition? Believe me, too much is in the universe for which there is no truth. If you don't mind, would you like me to divine your future for you? Fine. I might get some useful information out of it. There's no need to be coy. There are those who would give up their entire fortunes for a chance like this. Now close your eyes and clear your thoughts. That's a face. I see. It is you. What about this junction? Ah, magnificent. Simply magnificent. How was it? Over the last few millennia, I've only observed a divergence among a handful of souls. You keep saying things that no one would understand. What were you mumbling about to yourself just now? My apologies, my friend, but this secret cannot be divulged. Are you mocking me? You'd better give me an explanation. I will. Come to my royal hall within the depths of this grotto. Royal hall? You're a... We shall meet again, my friend. Okay, so that's the soul! That's the soul! My lord, I have found it. There's a high chance that the mysterious individual wandering around may be... G, the soul in charge of this zone. Excellent, my lord. So you knew already. I just confirmed it. Your timing was a little too perfect. My humblest apologies, my lord. However, his age informed... Oh, that's a guy. No, I am so sorry, G. I genuinely thought G was a girl. Or, well, lady. However, his age and form don't seem to match. And with the inherited information, limited information we do have, or actually maybe it might not be G. It's entirely possible that that soul might not be G. Because Lady Ethereal was already dead. And if there was a Solarian wandering around, that might be a descendant of G rather than G himself. It's fine. I should have paid more attention. I didn't think it would be possible for him to regain his youth. Please take care, my lord. This individual is highly unpredictable. No one is aware of why or how he was selected to become a soul. Got it. Let's leave it at that. I need to catch up with him and see what he's got up his sleeve. Understood. I shall take my leave. Actually, hang on. Okay, so yeah, that individual isn't... Fen, why are you stinky? Okay. So this is gonna get... Intruder detected. Okay, so we need to double jump to get past that. Yeah, no. We're just not going to deal with that. Red Guifeng clay. Okay. There we go. Damn it. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. What? So I need to find a way to release that orb. Okay. And what's this? Is this back to the entry at the Gardo Scriptures? East. I should probably turn around.
How are you doing, dear brother? Peace Day is coming up. Layer Day is also coming up. The few of us still around are planning to celebrate the festival as usual. I visited a few of our neighbors and discovered something. Those that have lost more family members tend to present more abundant offerings. Fortunately, our meals have always been simple, so I don't have to worry much. Thanks to the peach tree Dad planted when you were born, we were able to make sweet peach blossom wine almost every year. 4 dishes, 1 soup, and a bottle of fine wine. A meal for the whole family.
Okay. Enough. We won't change our minds. We're not going with you, and neither will Hung. Don't you ever put her in harm's way again. Wasn't the last time trouble enough? Honey, wait. Why can't we have an exchange that lasts more than a minute? You should really know better at your age. Stop being so stubborn with your mother.
Are you leaving, Yi? Won't you stay for dinner?
Were you listening?
I didn't hear everything, but I got the gist, more or less.
I doubt any of us will be able to eat dinner without spitting it back out in another quarrel.
Don't be upset. Today's a day of celebration.
I thought Lear Day was next month.
Not that. They finally made you a soul after all the years you put into the council. Isn't that worthy of a big celebration?
Forget it. It's not something to celebrate as far as Mom and Dad are concerned. They won't even listen to my plans. The entire world is desperate for a space on the island. With the Tianhuo upon us, why would anyone choose to stay and await death?
There's a group of Taoists who believe that we should accept this arrangement and return to Panglai's soil.
Those Taoists are just a bunch of deluded fanatics.
Maybe, but it's been our faith since the era of peace began. You believe science is the answer, but for others, inaction is the truth.
Truth? The Fengshi Guild started off as a scientific organization. Lear was a scientist long before all this superstitious Taoist drivel. Forget it. Trust me, one day you will all understand. With my plan, I will not only ensure our survival, but also create a new paradise. Of course. I have always believed in you, Yi. But all that aside, are you really not staying? Remember the peach blossom wine we made last year? I waited a whole year just for the chance to try it with you. We'll do that next time. My mentor's waiting on my report, so I have to hurry back. We're in a race against time right now. Really? When's next time? Just soon. I won't be long. Take good care of yourself and help me convince Mom and Dad. Okay, and then I'll keep the wine sealed. We'll try it when you come back next time. I'm assuming he never made it back. That batch of wine is still sealed. Who knows how many years now? For how many years? Our yard is always strewn with flower petals during this time of year. If the four of us could sit together again under the peach tree in the yard, drinking wine as we chat about this and that, I'm sure it wouldn't be that far off from your paradise. Okay, yeah, I should leave. Okay. Yep, okay. That explains a couple things. Damn it. Okay, so that one I need to charged parry. Nope. Come on. Really? I hit the button. I swear I hit the button. Nope. I mistimed that grossly. Once again, mistimed. Nope. Okay, that's what that gets me. So that's information and probably some kind of treasure. Really? Why am I so bad at the charge counter? Why am I actually so bad at this? I am so bad at parrying. Why? Why am I so bad at this? Sorry. Okay. That it? Okay. Just took me dying once. Why am I so bad at parrying? Secret Mural 2. Guegaji, one of the three great sages, was the guild's chief strategist, allowing fellow Fengshi and their influence to spread across all 9 kingdoms of Penglai. He set up the plan for a world unification and initiated the peace treaty as well as the 9 Kingdom Alliance. After having formed the Fangxi Guild, Lear tried to use sustainable technology as an incentive to bring all nations to the negotiating table, but those efforts yielded very little. It wasn't until Guegaji arrived that things started to change. Guegaji, a wealthy man from the Shang Kingdom, was the strategic core of the Fangxi Guild. He coordinated all important policies, including ambassador appointments and technology exports. Coffin? I am the guild envoy of the Fangxi Guild, Sojourner Gueguji. Can I do anything with you? Nope. Huh. Alright then. Plantago frog. Meningitis! I guess there's one more thing that I kind of need to get access to. Wow, I missed this. Taoist sage carved in the year 214 of the Origin Era. After the Fangxi Guild retired and sealed the island, Kunlun disappeared from everyone's minds. When it was reopened, Lear and most of the Fangxi had long since passed away, and the research complex was no more. When Taoism reached peak popularity, Kunlun once again became a holy site as the object of worship shifted from Fusang to Lear. Fusang is the roots. Later, many Taoist believers, wanting to feel the Tao, gathered in these caves and helped create the grotto we see today. A lot of the grotto is still shrouded in mystery, including all the centuries-old traps and the biggest mystery of all, the grave of Lear. Okay. I don't think I can get anything else right now. Like, let's go... actually, let's go back to the pavilion for a second. I just realized how much gin I have. I'm only missing 2 more jades now. Actually, I need... Herb Catalyst I do have, so I should really recycle. Because I think it is 800 per herb catalyst upgrade. Yeah. I need... Oh, do I have the dark steel required for that? Oh. Interesting. Yeah, I have 2 more jades. 1 red and 1 blue, I think. Because I've already got both types of green. I already got that. Yeah, I genuinely don't think I can do anything. Although, I'm gonna want to avoid Grotto Scriptures west to the best of my ability for now. Because I got some hung dialogue. Oh my. Okay, that's interesting. Did that permanently get rid of it? Okay, so that is like pretty much a guaranteed death. I can survive one hit from that if I've got the revival jade on. Where does that take me? Over here, okay. Standard component, nice. Oh ho ho! That connect. Okay, that's good to know. I only had to do that once. Because I believe it's that there that connects there. I see this. That is going to be a problem. I should really kill everything in here before I attempt anything. What? Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, I was expecting a boss, but that works. What are you? Ah, crap, another parry puzzle. Alright, which one? Damn it. Alright, so that's an endurance test when it comes to the parries. Where's the next one? Okay. That one was a lot easier than the first one I did. Because I didn't have to run all over the place. Secret Mural 1. Okay, I was supposed to do this one first. Yin Jifu, the first of the three great sages, battled alongside Lear and led the Fangxi to Kunlun and established a research center. He led hundreds of researchers and devoted his life to Fangxi technology. Lear's three great laws sent shockwaves throughout the entire scientific community. Top scholars from all over Panglai, enamored by his abilities and ideals, clamored to him, forming an international scientific alliance and the predecessor to the Fangxi Guild. Among the scholars in the alliance, none were as brilliant or had the ear of Lear as much as the Chun Kingdom's top scientists, Yin Jifu. After the Fangxi Guild was formed, he became Lear's right-hand man. I am the director of the Fangxi Guild's Kunlun Research Complex, Sojourner Yin Jifu. Okay. This is going to unlock something. I don't know what, but it's going to unlock something. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think I can do anything else here. Except go through that bottom door and see where it leads. Grotto West. Okay. Both of these lead to Grotto West. Well, let me do that. Okay, then. What's this? I mean, I know it's a transporter, but where does it take me? Empyrean District. Nope. I'd rather enter the Empyrean District from the canal, if I'm being completely honest. Or, well, from the ruins. Yee! I need to find the third one if I want to get through that. What's this do? Okay. Aha! Chi-Blade Jade. Oh, okay. Good to know, I guess. That's probably everything for the Grotto of Scriptures entry, then. Except for maybe that one door. Hold on. Door? Why door? Okay, not door, statue. Still worth checking out. Okay, then what's this down here? Well, that happened. Standard components. Nice try. Hello? Thank you. Okay. So no, it makes you go down. I found the correct direction. Good to know. Or, oh, okay. Never mind, I did not. The correct direction is up top. But still good to have this bottom section kind of filled out. I should head back to the pavilion. Have you ever played with clay? Here, for you.
This feels like really good clay. We should be able to make some ceramics with it.
Does the Peach Blossom Village also know the art of ceramics?
Of course! How do you think we made our urns, cups, and bowls?
Earthenware and ceramics are two very different things.
The techniques passed down by the village's oil jellers aren't anything to sniff at, you know. How about this? I'll make you something to show you what I mean. Do you need any cups? I'll fire up an engraved cup for you.
I have enough cups, but just do your best, and don't even think about eating any of that clay. How is it? This toad is extremely rare and rumored to be delicious, but there have been no records of what it actually tastes like. What? So how does it taste? How is this even possible? It's crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. You can't call this a toad. It's a bona fide high-end meat.
Huh?
What? Really? It's the most delicious thing I've eaten here. No, it might be the best damn meat I've ever had. Shenong? What's wrong? Shenong? Hey! Yeah, what happened? Why are you yelling my name? Who are you? Where am I? Okay, no wonder there weren't any records. Yeah! Yeah. I was about to say, maybe they all died. What a pity. If the guru could have lived a few more years, she would have been able to see all this. You can go and tell all the other villagers. Ha! They don't really need to know. I thought I knew the whole truth. I suspected the shaman was hiding an entire peach grove behind the mountains. But this is completely different from anything I'd imagined. Ha, ignorance could sure be nice at times, eh? You're drunk. Takes one to know one. I thought you wanted to prove you were right. Even if it meant spelled the end of your life. You know, maybe ignorance is kind of bliss. Okay, I don't think there's anything else here. Back to the grotto. Up here. I don't really have to worry about enemies in that specific spot. Alright, so getting to the next area isn't really all that high. Oh boy. I do not have time for your nonsense. Ooh! Hello, Node. I need a way to undo that. That's good to know. That's insulting. Okay. This place is interesting. I have to give it credit for that. Really? Okay. I really kind of hate the doppelganger dudes. Oh, okay, I just came... Wow. I either completely missed the rope, or the rope wasn't there the first time. I need another rope there. And then this... Okay. I'm going to get so turned around here. Like, this place is going to turn me around so bad, it's not even funny. It's cool concept. Really cool concept. But I'm about to lose my mind. Okay, and what about here? Wait, seriously? It just... Okay. That's good to know, actually. And then I already did the down path here, I think. I need to get back to my... Or actually, maybe not. I need to get back to the node. Because I want these to be up and down. I want that treasure chest. Okay. So, if I want to get over there, then how do I do that? How do I get back to the node? Because it looks like Aha. Or not. Alright, fine. We'll do this, get back to the node, and then see if I can't... Dying might also be a good way to get back, but I don't want to lose my Jinn. Let's do that. I don't use my bow enough for the Azure Sands to really be worth it. Yeah, okay. Actually, I might be able to get down that way. Hold on. If I can just get back to the beginning. No. Nope. Nope, just came this way. Both of those connect. Maybe if I leave and come back? But no, because if I'm... There has to be a way. There has to be something that I'm missing here. But what? Actually, hang on. Might be cheating, but I don't care. I feel like I might have just skipped something. Oh. Or... Yeah, I feel like I skipped something there. But, oh well. That put me back on this side. Which gets me access to the last of these puzzles, hopefully. Oh, great. Great. I am so bad at the charged parry. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Okay. But I can no longer see the circle. I could see the circle. That was my bad. Okay. And that still took me less time than the first one I did. Secret Mural 3. Luyan, one of the 3 great sages, astounded all 9 kingdoms by leading a team of 100 to take control of the Haoshin sphere. The battle resulted in tens of thousands of casualties for the Jie, and the destruction of the satellite. In addition to their technology, the Fangxi Guild is also known for its warriors. Having inherited Lia's unique fighting style and wielding high-tech weapons and gear, Fangxi soldiers are famous for their power and integrity. Near the end of the Turbulent Era, when it was clear that the Jie Kingdom would not give up arms, Lia asked Luyan to establish the Martial Division. Lia and Luyan would lead this division to fight undefeated in over 100 battles and skirmishes. I am the chief of the Fangxi Guild's Martial Division, Sojourner Luyan. Okay. That gets me access to something. And I don't have to worry about this corner of the map anymore. Although, wait. Let's go rest. I need to come from behind to get over here, which means that something, probably that, is going to wind up looping around. Okay, so this turns back automatically. Good to know. In that case, I have absolutely no idea how I was supposed to get over here in the first place. I feel like I probably just cheated, but whatever. That's the wrong way. In either case, I should really... Yeah, because I wasn't sure. I was going straight for the rope. What? Yep, okay. Okay. So that happened. Let's go back to the pavilion. I'm not sure I really want to do that one today. This is a pottery wheel?
How's that chubby made it for me?
Look, that's red guifon clay. That stuff's so rare, it might as well be priceless. It would be such a waste to process it without the proper tools. I thought he was just going to need something small. Forget about small, he should be able to make those delicate Taoist statues with ease now. You guys are certainly taking it easy.
I thought of a new theme for my next piece.
What is it?
It's a secret.
Oh, now you've got me a little curious.
Just look forward to the final product.
No matter what shape your next masterpiece takes, just make sure to be gentle with that wheel. Retribution awaits those who mistreat machines. Yeah, I wouldn't want that taken off your fingers, Shronfon. I actually don't want to do that. I had like 1,000 or something. Oh, I do have another computing thing though. So what ones do I have that only take one? Alright, so there's the Soul Reaper Jades. Swift Descent. Ricochet. Ooh, yeah, okay. Yeah, Ricochet might be a good one. I don't use the charged attacks enough for that to be worthwhile, but the Ricochet Jade might actually come in handy. It's a tad early, but I am gonna call it here. Just because I only have one idea, or I only have like 2 ideas of where I could go to progress, and I don't really feel like doing either of them right now. Especially since I do have to keep an eye out for a delivery. If you're interested in anything I've done up until this point, you can check out my YouTube channel. I try to upload stuff same day, and I group my runs by playlist so they're easier to find. If you're interested in seeing my announcements, I post them to my stories here on Twitch, to YouTube, and currently also to Instagram. If you would like to see my clips in an easier fashion, I post them to YouTube, currently to TikTok, and currently also to Instagram. The links to all of that are in the chat now, though if you don't want to check any of that out, that is perfectly fine and understandable. If you've made it this far and are curious to see where I go from here, why not drop a follow? It takes but one button press, and you can always change your mind if you decide my content isn't for you. Tomorrow is going to be a little weird. I have D&D with Cosmic Bonfire sometime around noon. I think it's exactly noon. Yeah, it should be exactly noon. If you want to check that out, I just put the link in the chat. I will be doing a 9 Souls stream tomorrow, and I will be killing that thing that just killed me. But whether I do that in the morning or the evening depends entirely on when I wake up, because I don't really want to do a stream that's less than 2 hours for this. But at the same time, holding up a collab is very rude. And I admittedly do not have the most stable of sleep schedules. I stream pretty much when I first get up just because that's when I'm most awake. Well, that and in the evening. For some reason, midday and midnight are not good times for me. But yeah, Cosmic Bonfire and Progression in 9 Souls, both tomorrow. Cosmic Bonfire is, of course, its own channel. We're actually going to be getting started on our campaign, unless it gets cancelled. Monday and Tuesday, it'll be back to Enotria. Or not back to, starting, and well, sort of back to. I'll be doing Enotria New Game Plus. Now, because I have gone way longer than I really should have without doing anything Enotria related, I'm going to be doing essentially a second blind playthrough. I have to try and remember everything. And it'll be on New Game Plus difficulty, so that's going to be interesting. I'm kind of worried about the Monastery of Maya, actually. We'll see how much I remember. Because I do actually have a couple of challenge ideas for Enotria. But... well... I kind of need to remember stuff first. So we're gonna do a New Game Plus playthrough of that where I'm not allowed to look up anything. No research, no guidance from chat. Well, chat can ask me leading questions, perhaps, like, what's over here? But I'm not going to want any sort of input on, hey, have you gotten this from this location? Or have you killed this boss at this place? I have to try and do literally everything strictly from memory and based on my own inferences. Wednesday, Karato and I will hopefully be finishing Lords of the Fallen. I really do like that game, but at the same time, we've been so close for so long that I really just want to be done with it. And of course, Thursday and Friday will be probably back to 9 Souls, because I don't see myself finishing the game tomorrow. One moment. Piku is playing Night Rain with VZ and Ruben, so stay tuned if you're interested in that. That said, happy time zones, everyone. And I hope you all have an excellent day.